Welcome back to the channel. If you like the content I create, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And share with a friend if they believe they can get value out of it. Also, I do accept recommendations if there's some issue that you're having an issue with about and you want to ask about making a video regarding that issue. If it has to do with personal development or personal finances, I will go ahead and accommodate you at this time. Today, it's going to be a relatively quick one, but it is very critical. You see, what are you supposed to do when people don't treat you right? You see, people are going to treat you in a way that they perceive your value. And their perception of your value has nothing to do with your true value. Perception is just how they see it. How you see your value may be very different from how they do. You see, when people don't treat you with enough value, there's only one thing you can possibly do that's going to change that, and that's withdraw your presence from them. If they don't want to treat you right, then take away your attention. See, what this does is it creates a concept called scarcity. And in scarcity, as you've heard the term, scarcity creates value. If something is very common, for instance, like water, it doesn't have much value. Now, in the case of water, water is the basis of all life. But because there's so much of it, it's as cheap as dirt. Actually, I think dirt's more expensive than water. So, but if something becomes scarce, it becomes very valuable immediately. Even if the scarcity isn't even real, just the idea of scarcity can create value. So, if someone is taking you for granted, then don't be around them that much anymore, and eventually withdraw completely, or just cut them loose immediately and just withdraw completely. And what that's going to do is two things are going to happen. One, they really didn't give a damn about you anyway, and they're not going to bother you anymore. If that's the case, then you literally lost nothing because they didn't care about you anyway. Or the second thing is, if they did have any interest in you, they enjoyed your friendship, maybe it was a potential romantic partner, they're going to start wondering, hey, what's going on? Where is this person? And the more they think about you, the more their interest in you is going to grow. That's just psychology. And if your time isn't that available to them, because they weren't treating you right, then they're going to start treating you in a very different manner. They're going to see, because of scarcity, your value is going to start skyrocketing in their eyes. The more time goes on, and they're going to start reaching out to you and reaching out to you, and all at that point you have to do is allow it. If they treat you right, obviously, when you're doing this kind of stuff, you need to, make it very clear that you value yourself too much to allow their bullshit. And when that happens, they're either going to depart from your life or they're going to start treating you right. Because if they don't start treating you right, they're going to be out of your life. And they know it. And if your value, which is now getting bigger, why would anyone want to let it go of something that's really valuable to them? They just don't. They're going to start treating you right. You'll see radical changes in people's behavior. Maybe before it was like pulling teeth to say go on to get together with them, and or to get something you want out of it. Maybe you wanted to go out to this movie, but they're always like changing shit up on you, and you take all your attention away, and then they start singing a different tune and start acting like that none of that they did ever happen. It's all about like, oh, what would you like to do, what are you interested in, and all this stuff. And that's a great place to be, because it's a negotiation tactic basically. You see, if you're in negotiations, the strongest position you can possibly have is to walk away and mean it. And there is something called the bluff, which is walking away and not meaning it. This is if you fall into this trap, it's a bad way to go. If you walk away, for instance, you create scarcity, and you cave in a few days later, or a week or two later, and the situation hasn't improved, you've just greatly undermined your position. And believe me, they're going to treat you accordingly. So if someone's not treating you right in your life, just walk away. If they're really interested in, you know, getting with you, arranging something, a business deal, whatever, then they will contact you. If they're not interested, they'll just disappear. And that's okay, because why would you want to waste your time with people who don't care about you anyway? You're showing yourself that you don't care about yourself. And in turn, they're going to additionally show you that you don't care about yourself by treating you like crap. So this is all about treating yourself right. Because remember, you are the most important person in your life. A lot of people say kids are the most important things in their lives, spouses are the most important things in their lives. You are the only single person that will never abandon you. Period. You're the only single person that you can't run away from you. You can't hide from you. From the day you're born to the day you die, you are the only person that is a constant in your life. Treat it right. Treat it lovingly. And make you your own friend. Make you your own best friend. Because you're the only one that's going to be through everything thick and thin, no matter what. No matter what. So treat it right. Treat you right. And then other people will have to treat you right. Because you just won't allow them to do otherwise. Alright? Until tomorrow, which I've been doing daily updates lately, hoorah, then I will talk to you then. See you later.